The narrative you're about to hear is a fictional story based on a fictional video game that came out in about 2005. There's been about 4 games in the whole series. I used to play like a lot of video games until I was domesticated by females, but other than that, so here's a story. There's a little spin-off that I wrote and made about the game, so I hope you enjoy. It's called Reach: The Beginning. As the smoke cleared the battlefield, the Spartan team looked around dazed, wondering where the gunfire was coming from. The Spartans are elite soldiers in the United States Marine Corps, suited with energy shields for extreme combat. In the moment of silence, an alien creature, commanding this small group of infantry, makes an attempt for the Spartans' lives. These foreign beings are known as the Covenant. They have come from their home of Sangeli to extract the religious items that now lay on planet Reach. The Spartans quickly regroup around a wall and manage to defend against the attackers. This Spartan team is known as System, 7 men with the finest battle skills on Reach. And to defend the humans' new planet on Reach is their prime objective. 36 hours after the Covenant landed on Reach, System Team was deployed to Gun Base. This base is vital due to the vast information it holds about Reach's military bases and war strategies. As the Spartans arrive, they receive heavy plasma gunfire from a Covenant dropship. The Spartans drop down in a hot landing zone. Shooting through small groups of Covenant infantry, the Spartans push into Gun Base. They then receive a transmission saying the Zealot elite group is overseeing the Covenant attack. The Zealots are the highest ranking elites in the Covenant. They too have energy shields, and their primary weapon is an energy sword. System then begins locking down the facility and cutting power so the elites cannot steal the vital information inside the base. Darkness overwhelms them, and the night vision is then turned on. Immediately, 1 Spartan is assassinated by an energy sword. The remaining 6 now realize the Zealots have active camouflage as well. The Spartans begin firing around the area of their fallen comrade, and the elite's active camouflage wears off, and they also break down his energy shield. The elite quickly crawls behind a wall where he's reunited with another of his squad. The elites fall back as a group of infantry take their place. The Covenant troops throw plasma grenades at the Spartans. They jump away before the explosion and gain the upper hand on the small group of troops. As System moves deeper in the Gun Base, they take on many Covenant squads throughout, trying to locate the Zealots that are still at large. All remains quiet as System moves into the training area of the Gun Base. The room is wide, like a rectangle. In the middle, walls ejecting from the floor every now and then provide temporary cover for someone under fire. System spreads out into the room, and Covenant infantry greets them with 2 plasma turrets down the hall. 1 Spartan pulls out a rocket launcher and makes quick work of the turrets. The Spartans then move into the training area and seize the Zealot team waiting for them upon entry. Immediate gunfire from both sides causes chaos for both the squads. An active camouflage Zealot sneaks his way around, but 1 Spartan notices and goes after him. The gunfight lasts a few minutes, with no casualties on both teams, but the Spartans know they must end it here. System takes on a formation in the room to where they have eyes all around the battlefield. Heavy gunfire begins once again, but this time the Spartans do damage. They work as a team to concentrate gunfire on 1 Zealot at a time. As the elites begin to fall, their squad is pushed far back into the training facility where they are trapped. The remaining small infantry runs around in confusion while the Spartans finish them off. The Zealots push for one last frontal attack, as they are willing to die for honor. The Spartans corner the elites and finish them off. As System begins to relax, they turn around to find the Zealot who got away, holding one of their rocket launchers. Right before the trigger is pulled, a Spartan from behind jumps on his back and breaks his neck in one swift move. Cheers and high fives go around the room as System is glad to have successfully defended against an elite Covenant squad. System then begins rebooting the base and walks outside for a look onto Reach. As they make their way to the top of Gun Base, the view sends them into a shock of horror. Dozens of Covenant capital ships are coming out of hyperspeed into Reach's atmosphere. Team System links into the Marines' communication radio to hear the message from their commander. Covenant capital ships are coming into Reach's atmosphere. There's so many, it's hard to count. All Spartans, report to Reach's main headquarters. We're going to need as much help as we can get. As the capital ships begin dropping troops into Reach's atmosphere, the commander looks out onto the site. He lowers his head and whispers, "May God help us all." And with that, I'd like to leave you with what you decide happens to the fate of the Spartans and their new planet of Reach. Thank you.